everyone, Dragon Souls here. Um, yes, something's going down. Something's happening right now, and I have some very bad news. Okay, and I wish I didn't have no bad news at all, but unfortunately, I do, and there's nothing I can do about this. Um, I'm going to have to get my list out. I'm gonna have to get my list out of games. I'm gonna have to definitely think of getting in games I cannot get this year, or for next month, that is. So these are the games I won't be able to get: Lords of the Fallen, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Spider-Man 2. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, why? Why can't you get these games for? Well, let me explain to y'all, okay? Now, here's the thing is, before I can get to that part, to the part where I was wanting to tell you, okay, that I can do, okay? I just got in talking to my boss, this morning, okay? And I was here at the house, and he got a hold of me on my phone. He has Facebook as well, so I contacted him, and I told him the bad news. I told him what was going on with my TV. Okay, so and I've even talked to my sponsorships about it as well, and so my sponsorship said that they're going to hold off on getting me games next month. They're not gonna sit here and send me PSN codes to get me so I can pre-order and pay off new games. Okay, it's not gonna happen next month. Okay, I talked to my boss about it, and I told my boss, and I'm gonna let y'all know the same thing too. That starting next month, I am not pre-ordering any games next month at all. Because on account of, I've already talked to my boss about it. My TV, this TV right here that y'all seeing me use right now, my TV is going out. It's trying to go out on me, and I'm not kidding. I wish it was. But this is no joke, okay? This is real. It's going out, okay? Allow me to explain what I'm talking about. I can turn my TV. This morning, a few days ago, I turned my TV on, and it would be in the black screen. It wouldn't turn on. So I had to turn it off, wait a few minutes, and turn it back on, and it comes on. Okay. Every now and then, whenever I turn my TV off and let it rest for a couple of hours, and then turn it back on, it seems like it's having a hard time coming back on. And I told Daryl about this a few days. I think it was last week, early this week or something like that. I told Daryl about it, and he said, well, probably I think you need to wait, give it a few minutes for it to come back, for it to actually work." Well, I thought the same thing too, you know. So this morning I turned my TV on and was watching videos on YouTube, you know. Just had something to watch. And I watched a video that a video that one of my subscribers did a stream of last night or something like that, called AEW Fight Forever. She was live streaming that last night. I didn't know. I didn't get no notifications saying she live streamed it, on her PS4. And her name is ABMF. Okay. Um, so I was sit here and watch. I watched her whole video, and I even gave her a like on her video because even though it don't have commentary on it, it don't have to be. It was still good. It was still good. Okay. And the thing is, I turned my TV off this morning so I can go to my grocery store to get me, some more flavored waters, and some more crackers, Probably want a cracker. Probably want a cracker. So essentially, I went and got me some crackers, and some flavored waters. And also, went out and got me some of this here too. Yes, it has a little bit of sugar in it. It's okay. I can have a little bit of sugar as long as I don't overdo it, Then all of a sudden I decided, well, I'm going to turn my TV on, and my console on, so I can watch some videos on YouTube, right? Okay. So I did, and my TV was in a black screen for so many minutes. The next thing you know, I seen a little light flashing on my screen. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I turned my TV off, gave it a few minutes, and then I turned it back on. I seen a light flashing in the screen again. I was, oh hell no! I remember a TV doing this before. Okay, I've seen it happen before it actually went out. And I was like, TV, come on, don't do this to me now. Please don't do this to me now. So I waited, I turned it off, and I gave it a few minutes, and then I turned it back on. It came back on. So, therefore, starting next month, I am not buying. I've already talked to my sponsorship about it. They're not going to give me no PSN code so I can pre-order 2 other games that I was wanting. The games I was wanting to get is either Lords of the Fallen, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Spider-Man 2. None of this is going to happen next month. So instead, well, I'm going to, so I talked to my boss about it, and he is going to be going off next month, taking me to Walmart so I can buy me a brand new TV, okay? And that TV is going to be a backup just in case this here actually does go out. Hopefully, I'm praying and hoping it never and that never does, okay? That never happens, okay? Now how old? Now y'all probably gonna be asking me, well, how old is this TV? I've had this TV, I think, since 2019. Back in 2019, something like that. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Excuse me. 18. See, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like 5 years. This TV's like 5 years old. So, yeah. And if I get me a TV, I'm gonna try to see what the cheapest TV I can get, but it has to be it has to be kind of like the same TV I already have, So, with that being said, okay, in September, I've already talked to my sponsorship, and they said they can do that, and they can still go ahead and go off and get me the code PSN codes in September. And the games I'm going to be getting in September is Alan Wake 2 and Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'll be getting both of these in September. Okay. Lords of the Fallen in Spider-Man 2. Since Lords of the Fallen and Spider-Man 2, as far as I know, they come out in October. So since they come out in October, since both of these games come out in October, my sponsorship has told me that they were going to get me both of these games, the Lords of the Fallen and Spider-Man 2. I'll be getting them in October, okay? Which is, by the way, is going to be my birthday present, okay? So there you have it, everyone. That's the bad news I have for y'all. I really seriously didn't want to do that, you know. Seriously, I didn't. I really seriously did not want to do that, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm just I just got to. Because it's either that or y'all's not gonna see no gameplay anymore, and especially on Friday and Saturday nights, there won't be no more of me and Daryl and the rest of us, you know, getting on GTA Online and doing the live streams on Friday and Saturday nights like we always been doing. That will all be going away if TV actually winds up going out on me, which I'm praying to the good Lord. I'm praying to the good Lord right now that this TV does not go. It waits and does not go out on me until at least till sometime until sometime in August when I get that when I can get get my new TV. Because right now I don't have. Right now my boss already gave me my boss has already gave me my my money to where I got my bills paid off and I got everything taken care of. And I just bought Street Fighter 6. And unfortunately, when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077, the DLC for it, I can't get that right now. I have the money to get it, okay? But unfortunately, Sony's being a bunch of dicks, and I'm having trouble right now putting the codes inside in the PSN, and it's telling me that they're screwed up right now and it's not working. So therefore, and keep in mind that DLC for Cyberpunk is only $30. I got it, but it won't accept it. It won't take it yet because it's temporary down for right now. So yeah. So I want to sit here and thank y'all for watching this video, and I hope everyone have a good, happy 4th of July, because that 4th of July is definitely going to be this coming Tuesday, which means I'm going to try to do some recording for Horizon 2 Forbidden West this Tuesday. But then again, I don't know we'll just have to wait and see. And by the way, there was a girl, who was king of the pirates. No, I'm kidding. There was a girl I seen yesterday at Dollar General, and I want to make this perfectly clear. She didn't, and she kind of flirted with me, but in a way, I'm the one started it. I'm the one kind of started it, and I can't help it. It's in my nature. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Okay. So I was in the store and getting me some few things in the Dollar General, and checking out. And next thing you know, one thing led to another. I wound up flirting with her, and I told her, I said, I have a fiance, so I'm taken. So I wasn't gonna ask her out or anything. Came close to it though. Um, and I asked her. I told her, I said, I hope you don't take this the wrong as me flirting with you, because I really am not. She said, no, don't worry about it. What's up? I said, I still can't believe I said it. Something like this when it comes to a girl that I don't know who she is. I never say this to any woman, okay? But I actually opened my mouth to her and said, "You're hot." And half of me was like, I was sitting thinking in my head, like, did you just actually say that? Did you really say that? And I was like, oh boy. I'm hoping she didn't take that the wrong way. Oops. And then she's like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment. I said, good. As good as it was a compliment. And then all of a sudden, I said, by the way, how old are you? She said, I'm 24, I'm 27 years old. I was, oh, really? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, the reason why I didn't ask you out, the reason why I wasn't going to ask you out for it because I'm afraid you either might be going out with somebody, have a boyfriend, or you might be married. And she said, nope, I'm single. I was thinking about going to see the fireworks, but uh, I don't know right now. I really don't. I said, well, I'll tell you what, and I did tell her this. I said, well, I'll tell you what. I told her I might go to see the fireworks this year, and if I do, and if I run it, I bump into her, and if I see her there, me and her can get together and have sex. No kidding. Me and her can sit here and get together, talking, and get to knowing each other better, and watch the fireworks. And she said, okay, yeah, that sounds good. I would like that, and half of me is like, what the fuck did you do that for? Half of me is like, what the fuck was that about? Dragon, what the hell did you just do? And I was like, okay, so and I shook her hand, and she had that look on her face. Okay, she had the look on her face. Two things that look was in her face. It was going in her head. It was going through her head. She was thinking. Here's what she was probably thinking. Why don't you go ahead and ask me out? Why don't you go ahead and ask me out? And the second one is, why don't you just go ahead and give me a big kiss on the lips? I actually went off and put my arm around her and gave her a little hug. After I shook her hand, I wanted to give her a little hug. Half of me is wanting to give her a big hug, and half of me is wanting to actually sit here and give her a kiss on the lip. Don't ask. Don't ask. But that's how I felt. But I didn't. I didn't because, one, I don't know her, and two, I don't want her thinking that I'm a creep. And I really am not. But yeah, that's what went down, and I had to get that off my chest. But no, I do have a fiance. That's why I didn't ask her out. And two, I got tired of asking women out and either knowing I don't even know who they are, but they are good looking to me, you know. And I ask them out, and they either tell me they're married or they're got a boyfriend, you know. Even though you don't see a ring on their fucking finger, uh, even though you don't see a ring on their finger, they still do that. So that's why I didn't ask her. But when she said there, when I said there and said, when I sat there and told her, so I kind of figured that you had a boyfriend or you're married, you know. She stunned me when she told me she wasn't that she wasn't seeing nobody. She was actually single. Boy, did that shock the piss out of me when she said that. I was stunned. I didn't know what to say after that. But I do know that I promised two people that I would go and take care of my future wife, you know, my fiance, you know, and I'm sorry, but I can't break that promise. I made a promise to her. I made a promise to her husband, and most importantly, I made a promise to her dad. And there's no way I can break there's no way I can break that. Number two, I'm afraid I've been hurt too many times by women. Okay, and two, she could be, and she since I don't know her that well, she could be lying about her age. She could have been 18 years old. You know, she could already be married, or she could already be having a boyfriend, standing fixing it up to where her boyfriend or her husband can whoop my ass, you know. And I'm not going through that mess, you know. And I'm happy where I'm at right now, especially since I got a fiance who's waiting on me. Okay, and especially since I'm waiting on her. I'm waiting on her. Okay, so I know Redneck Nation Roberts is watching this video. So as I said to her yesterday, and I'll say it again, she's mine, and I'm hers. I'm already taken, so all the other women, they can back off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Seriously, you'll have a wonderful day. 800 subscribers.